How do you achieve your greatness?
There's no margin for error.
No room for mistakes.
You need total control.
Your success is determined by your grit.
It takes thousands of hours perfecting your moves.
And only the strong survive.
You think you've paid your dues?
You think you're ready to enter the arena?
Think again.
This is the Telkom Digital Gaming League,
This is where legends fight till the last second.
where the action explodes straight through your system.
And we are live. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen of the Rocket League community. This game between DG Dominus, Venatus, and BzK-JetLine is now live. This is Telkom DGL Sapphire Proving Grounds, and this is also the semi-finals. I welcome Altruism, my co-caster for the night. Altruism.
Hey guys, good to be back online. I must admit we haven't seen any games in a couple of days, and I must admit I've missed watching some of these teams. Both of these teams have shown some real promise so far in the qualifiers. I mean, both of them have gotten to the semi-finals without losing a game at this stage. So both of them have had a lot of warm-up during this qualifiers so far, and they've both shown a lot of potential. So these guys both missed the Emerald Proving Grounds, the Emerald Final Cup. They were just knocked out in the quarterfinals, so they didn't make it through to the Final Cup. But this is their chance. Both of these teams have qualified, but they really want to show that they are not just the second-rate teams making it in. They are really here to prove themselves tonight. So I'm very keen for this game.
Myself also very keen to see what this team has to offer. And yeah, I think we're ready to see what they are going to do tonight. Any favorites going into this match? Thinking about experience between the two teams and so forth?
BzK is the more experienced team, certainly, where they've been playing, I'm pretty sure, I think, since the first week of DGL. Dominus Venatus, though, is the newer team, but they've shown some incredible performances so far. And so I think it's going to be a very interesting game, very close game. I certainly don't see a 3-0 either way, but I'm going to put probably 3-2 towards Dominus Venatus in this game is my prediction. But close, no walkovers. Yourself?
I'm thinking BzK to maybe take this one also at a 3-2 or maybe a 3-1. Let's see what's happening in this game where there's 20 seconds already gone into it. BzK, Silly Silver putting the center, Axel putting this to the left of post. Unfortunately, just missing there. With both Dark Panda and Lion going up for that ball at the same time. Oh, nice save from Silly Silver.
I'm seeing from the side of... oh wait, no, that was Popular Goats. I'm seeing a lot of nice passing plays here from BzK, and that's quite nice to see from both of these teams. That's something we should see from both of these teams. But BzK just putting it a lot more pressure on at this stage. But they're a great shot, just going above the crossbar. And now a lot of team play. Lion just looking to juke it past the defenders there, but a good clear means that the pressure's now turned around. Onbekenda puts it high ball, very dangerous, goes up for it himself, and Dark Panda puts it into the corner. A nice little pass away means that he relieves all that pressure. And a nice, good, quick-paced game so far.
Yeah, this game really picking up some pace against some of the last games we've seen. Nice block from Axel, making sure the ball's not going into his half. And now will we see a big clear from Silly Silver, just pushes it a bit to the side. And Grinch coming in, blocking that. This is an easy opportunity. Lion puts it to the next to the net. And Dark Panda almost thought that might deflect in.
That's certainly not what their team
wants.
And
Silly Silver!
Great pace. Silly Silver comes, and this clear here into the corner, just not as great as they would have liked. And Onbekenda with a great pass to the center, puts it right in front of the net, and Silly Silver comes in at a blistering pace, 110k an hour goal, and he gives them a nice lead there. Just one little mistake that was capitalized on by Ondekenda in the corner. My Afrikaans is terrible, so you need to tell me if I'm mincing that word.
No, Onbekend is quite right. Dark Panda pushing this to the right hand side of the post. Unfortunately for him, I think if he pushed that to the left, that might have been an easy shot at goal. Let's see if he can clear this hard from the wall. Pushes it onto the wall. And Onbekende flipping this up, Grinch up for it, but Dark Panda beating him to it. Onbekende pushing it to the wall.
I'm seeing a lot of clumping up there from the side of Dominus Ventus. Yeah, Dominus Venatus, my apologies. They grouped up quite badly there in the corner, and I think that could be the reason why they've actually lost this lead. Is just some great rotational play from BzK has kept a lot of pressure on them, and one or two little mistakes where they group up too much can leave them pretty defenseless and without a good clear. So, like here in this corner, two men in the corner there, and Onbekende, if he had gotten a good touch there, could have put them under a lot of pressure, but still this BzK team putting on pressure, and a good fight from both teams at this stage.
Indeed. Let's see if something can develop from this block from Grinch. He puts it in, line puts it to the corner. This could go back towards the net. Unfortunately, Grinch misses that. Dark Panda misses that. Open net. Easy goal. That was very unfortunate for Team Dominus, with both their players missing this ball and City Silver just picking it up.
A lucky break there from BzK, for BzK, because they left that inside post open, and if Grinch had read that correctly on that bounce and put a powerful shot into that top corner, they could have been in a lot of trouble, and I don't think they would have been able to get to that. Oh, Dark Panda reads it perfectly off the wall, but just doesn't get that angle right. And he really had a good read there to get up to that, and Axel with a great shot down, doesn't get that pace into the goals, but a great read. Both of these guys putting some good passes to themselves off that backboard, and their line showing it again. Both teams putting real pressure now on each of these goals, but the benefit is the impetus is certainly on the side of
Oh,
BzK.
what a redirect!
With that turnaround. What a goal there from great pass out here.
Line.
Reading it off the wall, passing it across to Grinch, and Grinch perfectly positioned to just tap that home. No one from BzK.
No one from BzK being home there at the back. Well played, well read by Grinch, and well deserved goal. Can this be another? Oh, unfortunately, that just hit the side post.
I must admit, I'm glad that Dominus Venatus has managed to put that second goal in, because they've certainly been playing well enough to deserve that. I mean, there we saw great pressure from Lion. One or two shots just going wide, but
Now save from Panda.
misses that ball there. Just
That
lucky
was
that
unfortunate
Panda was
for
behind.
Lion to miss, but Panda, luckily for him, did finish up the work. Two guys from Dominus up at the air, same ball, and that sets them down. One man that could have been in the middle waiting for a pass. Nice save there from Lion. Pushes up the wall. Will Panda be able to push this to the side? And will we see a goal coming in from Dominus? Unfortunately, BzK kills this, and they take the first game in the series of 5.
Two little great team players there from the side of BzK, really put that game on their side. And I think that's what really gave them that victory, was a little bit more team play, a little bit more positional play. Both teams putting on great pressure from either side, but one or two misses from the side of Dominus really let them down a little bit. And I think if they can get those tighter, get those shots just that little bit more onto goals instead of putting it on the crossbar on the sides, and they could certainly take these next games.
I believe Dominus can definitely, they have the potential to put a lot of pressure on BzK, as we've seen during the course of the match. The only problem that they had, according to me, was rotation. They would be two guys up in there and trying to force plays, and then there was no one there to capitalize. So, let's see if Dominus can pull this one back. while we ready up and wait for the next match.
If you guys are just joining us, my name is Altruism, joining WRG Elf ZA on his channel, streaming the semi-finals of the Sapphire Proving Grounds. The game is between Dominus Venatus and BzK-JetLine. The score has now been 1-0 in this first game to BzK.
It seems I've been notified that there has been a crash by City Silver, so we will probably just wait for them to enter the lobby again. So,
Okay.
Dark Line and Greens did join, however. Let us see. BzK is not joining up yet. We might need to tell these guys, because we need to rehost the lobby now if the game starts.
Okay. So we're just going to go to a quick break quickly while we get Silly Silver back online. This is a standard procedure for this game. Unfortunately, Rocket League, if you guys aren't familiar, doesn't have a pause feature. It just breaks up the flow of the game. So we are going to have to just go to a quick break, wait for Silly Silver to come back in, and then we'll see you in the second game.
Let's quickly try and make contact with Silly Silver. And let's rehost the lobby quick.
How do you achieve your greatness?
There's no margin for error.
No room for mistakes.
You need total control.
Your success is determined by your grit.
It takes thousands of hours perfecting your moves.
And only the strong survive.
You think you've paid your dues?
You think you're ready to enter the arena?
Think again.
This is the Telkom Digital Gaming League,
This is where legends fight till the last second.
where the action explodes straight through your system.
How do you achieve your greatness?
There's no margin for error.
No room for mistakes.
You need total control.
Your success is determined by your grit.
It takes thousands of hours perfecting your moves.
And only the strong survive.
You think you've paid your dues?
You think you're ready to enter the arena?
Think again.
This is the Telkom Digital Gaming League,
This is where legends fight till the last second.
where the action explodes straight through your system.
And we are back. Let's see if the players can join in this time. Altruism?
Seems like we've got the teams joining back in, and to anyone who's just joined in now, welcome back. We had just an unfortunate disconnect in that first, or just between the two games there. This is the Sapphire Proving Grounds semi-finals between Dominus Venatus and BzK-JetLine. The first game went to BzK-JetLine, just a 2-1 victory to them. A couple of missed passes, misplays, shots that just went a little wide for the Dominus Venatus there. So the second game should certainly be close. Seems like we have all the players in. Am I correct? Are we waiting for anyone?
I'm not sure. Let's quickly check. Axel's here, Silly Silver's here.
And on Bekenda was your third man from
Yes,
BzK.
indeed.
Panda, Grinch, and Lion.
It seems everybody's here. I think they can join in if they are ready.
Seems like we should be ready to go. Waiting a couple of seconds, and there they go. So we are ready for the second match. You still sticking with your prediction for the 3-2 victory for BzK there?
I'm sticking with my prediction for a 3-1 victory towards BzK.
3-1 now, okay. Got a little bit of an update.
You had the 3-2, you had the 3-2, I had the 3-1.
I've got faith in this Dominus Venatus side to pull it back. I mean, you saw Lion there getting really good aerials, touching it off the backboard, getting that second shot in, and I think that one or two more of those going the right way could certainly turn it around now. BzK with some great pressure in the beginning here. With no one
Lion!
Lion coming from the side with an awesome save. Unfortunately, can't get into the side, and Silly Silver finishes this off. But out of nowhere, full boost, gets that. That's what happened, is it just didn't get to the corner. Bounces off that side post and out into the center for an easy save from Silly Silver.
Easy score,
there,
yeah.
My apologies.
Axel doing the quick kickoff and it pushes to the side, but Grinch Master very quick that and almost puts it in. Luckily for them, Silly Silver was wide awake and put that nicely done by Silly Silver, taking this to the side and dunked by Lion. But unfortunately for Lion, that pushes it right to the center field.
Great shot there. Dark Panda doing well to read that. He had one chance to touch that, and he manages to get it to the side. But Silly Silver, again, everywhere on this field now. Interesting little pinch off the teammate there. Puts it to the side, and Dark Panda, again, puts it into the corner. That's always the safer play, just making sure to not put it into that center. You saw what powerful shots you can get from Silly Silver there for that first goal. All you want to do is get it into the corner, take it out, make a difficult shot, if any, for the attacking side, and Dark Panda taking it upfield now to put the pressure the other way around.
Lots of pressure coming down from Team DG this time, and if they can only keep the pressure, then eventually a goal will come their way. But I see that every time they go to the front, they're there for a few seconds and then they just lose momentum at front, and then unfortunately this happens.
Just an unfortunate read on the wall there by Dark Panda. Goes up, instead of wanting to put it back into the corner, tries to get up and kick it downfield, but misses it, and it drops down gently, and a quite easy shot there, considering what little pressure there was on them. And they give it away there. 2-0 lead now for BzK.
Grinch flipping back, might think about taking this off the wall. Axel deciding nope, he will push this right down, trying to get this to the center. Silly Silver pushing it over, and nice hard clear from Grinch, making sure this ball goes out. And will we see their first goal? Grinch.
Great play by him, reading it off that corner. Reading it early as well, getting up to it before anyone had the chance to take a shot, getting it out, and a difficult save there meant that the ball didn't get cleared properly, and a nice follow-up by Grinch on his own shot, having the faith that his ball was going to be dangerous enough to follow up on, and gets it into the corner.
Oh, unfortunately hit by Lion, pushing it back to his own side. Panda not sure what to do, and it was that Axel coming in and flicking it nicely into the side. Onbekende just standing there.
Not sure what Lion was going for there. I don't know if he wanted to drop it down in front of him there, or it was trying to get it more towards the center, but reading that completely wrong and confusing his own teammate, putting his teammate out of position, and Panda, instead of going back to net, is set out in the open, and they've got their 2-goal lead now. And Lion, there we go, another one just off that side post, just not going in where it was supposed to, and now the pressure comes back.
Grinch, nicely done, just pushing this ball out of net, trying to make sure the pressure is relieved. But now the ball is hanging in the corner, no one really attempting to go for that. Lion pushes this over on Bekende, and he scored! I almost
He finally
thought...
gets his shots.
I
No uprights this
almost
time. No posts getting in the way, and a nice little touch over the last defender. Puts it gently into the side. Still close to that side post, but he finally gets that shot he's been looking for, and they manage to pull it back. And with 2 minutes left, they still have a lot of time to get this game back onto their side.
Indeed, seemed like Lion tried to fake Axel out a bit, And now Gringe up from the wall, pushing this, nicely done, nice block there from the member from JetLine, I wasn't sure who that was. Axel trying to double flick this, and Onbekende pushing this hard against the wall, this will seem to well for him, but Gringe pushing this out of the wall. And again Axel fires one from the wall, Dark Panda, nicely done, taking that off the post, somehow gets a nice hard clear, and now again Lion pushing this up again. He's been on fire with those long shots on this match, eh?
Lion's been doing really well, putting a lot of pressure, and I think that goal actually scared BzK into keeping a man back. You saw they were hanging an extra man up high around the mid-mark, just hoping to try and capitalize on any bad clears or anything like that, but those long shots from Lion are now starting to take their toll, and the team is having to play a lot more defensively, not pushing that extra man high, putting a guy in the goals to stop any more easy goals.
Especially the long shots coming from DG. It seems like they are firing on that on the moment. Let's see if they can get it out of this corner, maybe up the wall. Let's see what Lion does. He goes up the wall, pass on Bekende. Silly Silver's also a bit out of position. Grinch coming in, nice shot. Ooh.
He actually gets it past Axel there with that second touch, but good rotations from BzK mean that ball doesn't hang around for too long, and there's no way that they can come back in. Now guys flying everywhere from the side of Dominus Venatus, and wasn't exactly sure what they were trying there, but their synchronized swimming routine certainly is coming along nicely.
Look at this, all three of Team DG up for that, and Dark Panda thinking to go back, and unfortunately for him doesn't make it.
Gets the turtle goal, Axel spinning in the air, just getting that slightly harder touch off, puts it past Dark Panda, and that goes to a 4-2. It just seems like these guys aren't really sure where they need to be. We saw Dark Panda there from I think the previous goal, just got sold out by his teammate from a weird pass, and he wasn't sure where to go, and just a little bit of a hesitation has let them down in this match, I think, and they're not really getting the balls where they want them to go, where they expect them to go, and aren't sure how to react to that. What do you think?
In my opinion, again, a bit of rotational errors, and two guys flying at the same ball a few times from Dominus. I must admit one thing though, they were shooting quite a lot at net this time round, but every time the crossbar or the upright denies them. They were so close every time, but unfortunately they just couldn't. Like if you see, look at the shot totals, 246 shots from Dominus where they only landed 2 shots, when there was only 2 saves made by JetLine.
Just those really close ones, and I think if they can get those just on target, they'll be quite happy, and I think they could take the match then, because these scorelines have been pretty close. This one's slightly wider now, but that first game, 2-1 to BzK, this one 4-2, certainly not insurmountable. It's not a one-way victory at all. And I just really hope that in this third game now, we can actually go to the 5 games. Either way, I don't mind which team wins this, because they're both great teams. But I always like to see a little bit more Rocket League, see both teams really showing off. And I think that Dominus Venatus deserves a win in this. Just from the pressure that they're putting on and some of the shots that have just not gone their way.
Indeed, and that's how I feel as well. And that's why I say, if they just can get their shots on target and keep that one man down, not 2 men flying at the same ball, I'm pretty sure this will be a turnaround game right here. Let's see what the teams do with this kickoff.
Certainly seems like your score prediction is closer than mine at this stage. Dominus Venatus has a lot of work cut out for them if they want to try to take these next 3 games in a row. Lion again getting denied by that side post. Just can't get that last 10% accuracy. But a great shot there. Pulled all of BzK out of position. And now they have a chance to really turn around here if they can get 1 or 2 shots. That's all they need. And I think that'll swing the momentum in their favor.
Indeed. There wasn't any high-scoring games as well, apart from the second match we just saw. Had a 4-2 scoreline. That's only about 2 goals left. And Grinch comes in, open net. They pulled out BzK with this backboard, and Lion just stopping the
Lion
ball.
getting a great dunk. Getting a great dunk there. Dark Panda going up and not pulling anyone with him, but Lion coming in behind him, sneakily just getting a dunk on those players and pulled both of them out. And that ball hung around for a long time. I didn't know which player was going to come in and get that first, but a nice little bit of early pressure from their side. And this could be the game that we see them actually turning it around. You just see them seeming to calm down a little bit. I think it was that first game really rattled them, and they started now going up with 2 people. And that's a sign of pressure in this game, is when guys start thinking, wait, I need to go faster. I need to take every shot. And I think they're playing a lot better now as a team.
I hope so. That's a pass, unfortunately, from Panda
Axel,
to Axel.
beautiful.
That was unfortunately a tap from Panda, but Axel reading it from the roof. So well done to Axel putting that in.
Where's the defender though? Is from Dominus.
That
Because
comes
there
in
you
with
saw Dark
rotation.
Panda on the wall, one guy in the corner, and then the third guy was nowhere to be seen at that stage. And I think that's again them just letting themselves up on committing too heavily for a single play, and when it gets changed. Interesting touch there from Dark Panda.
Panda!
Actually pulls the defender out.
He juked out that
Yes.
player. Just look at this. He comes in, flips while boosting, and keeps the boost control very well. And there was no way for BzK to react to that.
Amazing play from the back there. Just got him that extra pace that no one expected. A lot of control on that. And a great shot by him. Completely from the side of Dark Panda.
Indeed,
Dangerous. Nearly gives
everything
up the goal in return though.
Unfortunate for that touch, but luckily for him, Grinch was there clearing up the mistake. The pace from Panda and the previous goal is what made the goal happen. I think if they can pick up the pace while not overcommitting their players, they really have a chance to win this game. Grinch putting it up high, Panda trying to go for the block down, Axel putting it up high. He's very good on the walls as well. Panda.
Good
Almost.
patience and good holding on the ball there by Unbekenda. Pulls into the corner, doesn't try to clear it in a weird way, and just takes it up and takes it the whole field. Nearly puts it in, if not for Grinch coming through on that last desperate attempt. So good play by him and good patience.
Indeed, City still with a nice dunk, and Panda securing the save. Can this be a long shot? No, unfortunately, Grinch pushes to the side, and Lion comes in and knocks on Bekenda out of the way. You go that way on Bekenda. Dark Panda, nicely done. Will he go from the wall? On Bekenda stops him before he can develop anything from there.
Axel's loving his little flips as he goes up for all these aerials. Gets himself a nice amount of pace, but Unbekenda, an unfortunate little miss there on the defensive side. 3 men in goal, and no one can get up to this. Lion tries, but reads it completely wrong. Actually pushes it down into Unbekenda, who's coming through for a Hail Mary shot there, which actually works out for him, making the scores level now.
Everything came down to pace again. On Bekenda reading that well and coming in with much pace. And this levels up the game with 2 minutes left. There's still time for either team to take this game. Oh, nice
not
read.
again.
Nice read from Bekenda. That was not safe, but unfortunately he should have pushed that up instead of to the side. Nice read from Onbekenda, making sure he's getting the dunk down there.
Lion going up and fortunately not getting high enough and making that save. That's the second goal in a row he's missed now, just from getting his reading a little bit wrong, and that's really put them under a lot of pressure where they had that lead going on now. 3 men up, and this is the pressure that I was talking about. Now they're trying too hard to overcommit, just pulling each other, and they're really going to have to try to calm it down now. Great shot from Lion off the backboard, but not perfect, and Panda puts it straight into the wall, and Onbekenda now leaves Lion with a lot of work, but this time he reads it perfectly.
Lion might be able to get this from the backboard, but Axel, as we know, is good from the walls, so he doesn't miss that opportunity. Panda pushing his ball past 2, but Onbekenda comes in clearing the ball hard, and again Onbekenda up in the air very quick, but Grinch there to save the ball. This is dangerous. Well done by Grinch.
Grinch is doing excellently in defense now. He's really been flying all over, getting the reads right, getting the clears out, looking after his teammates, and he's been holding this backline together, certainly.
If that ball hit the roof, I'm sure that would have gone in, but unfortunately for DG, that ball went sailing right next to the roof and hitting the backboard. And will we see something develop from this long pass? It's on the wall, both Grinch and Panda's out of play. And it's only Lion, I'm sorry, it was, fortunately it was Lion that was out of play. Panda was still there, tapping this ball over City Silver to the corner. And Bekende waiting patiently at the back.
Beautiful little play there from BzK though. The two players going up knowing that they had the man advantage, and the pass across to Axel was brilliant, and he just gets it onto that side post. But they've done enough in this match, I think. Or have they? Is this a chance for a last second overtime goal? No, BzK takes the series 3-0.
I was really hoping for a game from DG to be taken there, but unfortunately they did not. Well played to BzK. They were certainly the better team. They were quick in the air. Their rotations were much better than DG's. I would like to say JetLine was dominating.
Certainly with the 3-0 scoreline, they certainly came out. Axel with some great little aerial touches on Bekende, flying through, getting that high pressure and that high pace in the air. Really pulled them back. 2 goals in the less than, 10 seconds? Really actually gave them the advantage they needed in this last game. But who would you say, player-wise, was our MVP?
I think, even though City Silver didn't feature that much in this game, I think the previous 2 games he was all over the place, passing, scoring. I would give it to City Silver.
Fair enough. He certainly did well, and Grinch tried hard to keep Dominus in the match, but 1 or 2 misses by the team just really put them all out of position. Then the pressure caught up with them. They started to go 2-3 men for the same ball, leaving that backline open, and BzK just was able to really capitalize on that. And I think they're number 5 on the log at this stage in the Premier Division, so it's no surprise to see them really playing well as a team tonight. They struggled in the past with not being able to clear the ball properly, putting it to the side walls and leaving open shots for the other teams, but tonight there was none of that, keeping those balls long, putting the pressure on the other side, and making sure nothing really got dangerous except for the 1 or 2 little shots from Lion that bounced just off the side posts. So it was nice to see them come back onto that form tonight.
Indeed and agreed. They definitely did their clears much better than the previous games we saw. And yeah, BzK, well played. Dominus, you guys are still through to the Community Cup. Remember that the top 4 goes through to the Community Shield?
No, the top 8 of this go through now to the Sapphire Cup.
Oh yes, the showdown. The
showdown. So the top 8 teams, they've all qualified at this stage. It's IH4K Rocket League, the F-Duck, the Flying Duckman, Arcanum, Popular Goats, TNG, the new guys, DG Dominus Venatus, who were the losers tonight, BzK-JetLine, who were your winners, and VXP Elementrix have all qualified for that showdown. So the teams certainly get better seeding in that upcoming series, but they've got plenty chances still to make it through to that cup at the end of the year, the Community Shield Cup, the first one ever held. And even if they don't make it through, the teams that didn't make it through this week still have the chance next week for the Sapphire, the last qualifier, the Sapphire Do or Die Proving Grounds.
And I'm hoping to see lots of registrations and lots of Rocket League for that cup so we can keep on casting. Tomorrow night, guys, tune in